What's up, people? So we've got a really special fight today, and we're not doing Muay Thai. We're doing K1, which is actually different to Muay Thai. As I'm sure you will know, it's kickboxing. But we do have one of the absolute legends in Muay Thai, Buakaw, fighting. Now, Buakaw is actually famous because of his K1 career, his kickboxing career, not due to his Muay Thai career. Buakaw in Muay Thai actually only won, I believe, the Omnoi Stadium belt. So look, not super decorated in Muay Thai. But what made Buakaw famous was his side quest to Japan, fighting in the K1 tournaments. And he won the K1 tournament twice, in 2004 and in 2006. And what this did was really bring Muay Thai to the global attention. Because obviously Muay Thai was popular in Thailand, but it had been pretty rare for Muay Thai fighters to fight internationally. And what Buakaw did was show that Muay Thai can compete on the world stage in kickboxing. Now, kickboxing, of course, you can't elbow and you can't clinch as much as you can in Muay Thai. What they did, when Buakaw first came to kickboxing, he was so strong in the clinch and he was destroying people with his knees, that they modified the rules. They changed it so you could only throw one knee in the clinch before the referee would separate it. They basically just nerfed Buakaw's clinch skills because these kickboxers were not able to clinch with him because he was just so strong. If you ever trained in Thailand and you clinched with some of these professional fighters, you just realise how fucking strong they are. Because every day clinching. And these kickboxers, they don't fucking clinch, you know? So Buakaw has seen a lot of success with that, but they nerfed him. However, he still was able to modify his fighting style and really use the step-in knee, which is a really effective weapon for him. So who's Buakaw fighting in this fight? He's fighting a really crazy fighter, Gago Drago. Now, quick lore drop, he trained me, this guy, for about 2 months. I think it was summer after university, 2018 maybe. Yeah, kickboxing. And this guy, crazy fighter, wild, unpredictable, crazy fighter, and a fucking crazy guy as well. He would just get us to spar so fucking hard, and I was like a beginner at this point. He would get us just to have absolute sparring wars, and they'd be like, harder. So yeah, I would just go to this fucking gym in Vauxhall, South London, and I had 12-ounce gloves and just fucking go crazy, sparring hard. This is a good matchup, you know. You got Buakaw, technical style, really nice switch kick, really nice boxing, really nice knees, versus Gago Drago's crazy style. And there you see the step-in knee. So this was the 2004 K1 tournament, and I believe this is the quarterfinals. Now, the thing with these tournaments is that they do it all in one night. So you can end up having 3 fights if everything goes well for you. Quarterfinals, semi-finals, final. So I mean, look, you got to be in really weight condition. That's why we saw Buakaw icing his knee before the fight. But this is the quarterfinal, so maybe I don't know why he was doing that. But yeah, so you have to fight multiple times in one night, just to get it over and done with, you know, get the winner there and then. Otherwise, it'll be dragged on for months and months. They want blood and they want to see someone win right now. So how are we setting off? Each round is scored round by round. It's not like traditional Muay Thai, where the fight is scored in its entirety. That's really nice there. Beautiful kick. Wow. Look how fucking strong Buakaw looks as well. Jesus. He's a real specimen. Compare that to some of the fighters these days, like Rotang, Superlek, they're not in that amazing shape, you know. Buakaw really took care of himself all the time as well. Key difference between Muay Thai and kickboxing is that if you kick someone on their arm, it's actually not a score. It counts as a block if you go like this. So you kick here, it's a block. Interesting rule because it still hurts. But yeah, that's why a lot of kickboxers don't really do very well in Muay Thai because they're not used to blocking. Whereas Muay Thai fighters, yeah, they'll block the body kick, block the body kick, block the body kick. But it also means a lot of Muay Thai fighters, when they go over to kickboxing, especially Thai ones, don't do so well because they're spamming body kicks and they're not scoring because it counts as a block. But Buakaw, look, he's very well versed in kickboxing rules, so it's not much of a problem for him. Wow, what a nice head kick. Gago ate that though, beautifully. He got knocked back a lot though. That's a nice kick too, turned his back. Definitely Buakaw's round. For sure. Doesn't look too phased in the corner. So in the 2004 K1 tournament that Buakaw won, look, he really shocked the world. It was super unheard of for a traditional Muay Thai stadium fighter to go and outclass the top European and Japanese kickboxers, and that just made him essentially a national hero, a national icon, and yeah, I mean, really took Muay Thai to the world stage. Buakaw is super famous in Thailand. Everyone knows Buakaw. Everyone. That's some nice low kicks there. Gago fucking felt that, but he's crazy guy. Look at him, forward. That's a nice combination. Yeah, everyone knows Buakaw. Oh, nice score there. Beautiful lean back and then comes with a low kick. Yeah, everyone knows Buakaw. If you ask, for example, like the Thai girls, they're like, oh, Buakaw. It's Buakaw, Rod Tang, and some of them know Talon Chai because he's good looking. But those are the ones they all know. Sanchai, not so much actually. But everyone knows Buakaw. He's got dark skin as well, which is quite unusual for Thailand. But his nickname is the White Lotus. Buakaw means the White Lotus in Thai. I think it's to do with his skin because he's actually black. Basically, he's got darker skin than me, you know, which is quite rare because he's from the north of Thailand too, not the south. Normally it's the southern Thais who have dark skin, but no, Buakaw's is very dark. I wonder if he is part Cambodian. That would explain it. But yeah, look at that, step in knee, really nice. Oh, he ate one from Drago though, really nice. Some nice boxing from both these fighters. Nice left kick. Buakaw's switch kick is absolutely fantastic. So nice boxing there. Nice kick from both these guys. Nice jab there from Buakaw. Switch kick again. That hurts for sure. Gago's breathing quite deeply. Now I mentioned that Gago's classes involved a lot of hard sparring. That's how Dutch kickboxers train. Wow, two nice kicks, really beautiful. Yeah, Dutch kickboxing involves really hard sparring. You basically be having a fight in the gym. And beautiful right hand there from Buakaw. Beautiful, puts Gago on the canvas. He felt that one. Okay, let's see. He's gonna press forward and go for the KO. Really nice. I guess the beauty of these tournament fights is that if you knock someone out, you have to fight less. So you can, yeah, save some energy. But no, Buakaw's chilling, not wasting all his energy. He knows that, yeah, he's still got to fight. Really nice. Beautiful stuff. It's a great knockdown. But yes, these Dutch kickboxers spar really hard. And a logic that I've heard for this is that Dutch kickboxers spar hard because they're essentially playing catch up to Thais who've been fighting their whole life. That's a really nice right hand, it's beautiful. Lean back, boom. Really nice, really nice. Let's look at it one more time, bang. Straight right on the fucking, on the jaw. Let's see where that lands. Push off with the left, boom. Right here. Not normally the money shot, normally it's on the chin or the temple, but when it's hard, it's hard. Yes, let me tell this story about the Dutch kickboxers. So they're playing catch up to the Thais. The Thais have been fighting since they were kids. They've got tons and tons of fight experiences every week. So, in theory, what the Dutch kickboxers do is fucking have fights in training. So, they're getting that XP. I don't think it fucking makes sense, to be honest, because they're just causing each other brain damage. Which is why a lot of these Dutch guys don't have super long careers. Okay, so Gago is extremely behind. He knows that the only way he's going to win this fight is via knockout. Buakaw is ahead. Let's see if he coasts or goes for the kill. That's a nice left kick. Another one, nice one. 3 in a row. But Gago answers with a low kick. Really nice. Nice jab, teep. Jab, knee, kick. Beautiful switch kick. That switch kick is one of the nicest switch kicks in the world, I'd say. Buakaw's fundamentals are absolutely fantastic. Nice knee. I mean, look, he's really adapted his style for kickboxing. The referee hasn't told him to stop clinching once. Really nice. You see sometimes in one championship where the Muay Thai fighters are clinching a bit too much and the referee is always breaking up. Especially the referee, what's his name? Oliver Cost. Always breaking up the fighters. Always breaking up the fighters for clinching. Almost like getting involved a little bit too much, you know? Just like chill. You have to, like, I saw him referee Patija versus, what's the girl called? The Japanese girl the other day. And he gave them both yellow cards for clinching. Like, chill out, it wasn't that serious, you know? And the yellow cards in one mean they lose 30% of their money, which is a bit sad for both those fighters, you know? But yeah, no clinching in this fight at all. Buakaw is just clearly outclassing Gago, but he's trying good. He's doing well. That's a nice sweep. Maybe a little bit illegal in K1, but they let him get away with that. That spinning back kick, he taught us that in his classes. I unfortunately did not have the technique at the time to pull that off. Probably still don't, but I could try a bit better now. Really nice from both these fights. Yeah, the thing is with Drago, he's Armenian refugee, or actually I don't know if he's a refugee, but definitely Armenian immigrant to the Netherlands. And these guys got crazy heart. Nice little kick from Buakaw just to put an exclamation point on this fight. Be like, fuck off, stop fighting now. Yeah, Gago, they're all heart. Keep on going. He'll always be swinging to the final bell, bleeding, bruised, going forward. He's not going to give up. But yeah, Buakaw was just a step too high for him this fight. Okay, that's a bit of illegal clinching. The referee knows. He's like, stop clinching. He gave him a little warning, but the fight's done at this point. So yeah, look, easy win for Buakaw. Gago knows that he's lost. But look, Gago did good. He tried his best. He pushed forward. The knockdown, of course, means there was no doubt, but I'd say Buakaw also won the other 2 rounds convincingly. That's a nice knee there from Buakaw. And a beautiful kick. Got the block in there though, I'd say. I'm not sure if I even scored. Push away, kick again. Gago's blocks are decent, you know. He's a strong guy. A head kick. I think that got through. Yeah, it did. Really nice. So Buakaw actually went on to win the K1 tournament. Look, Buakaw is a really fantastic fighter. Gago never won the K1 title, but he developed an almost cult following because he was just a wild fighter, and everyone loves fighters who fight hard, you know. And if you type in on YouTube Gago's name, you'll see some of his crazy entrances to the ring, and he really made a name for himself for those sort of things. So yeah, good respect between the two fighters. Buakaw went on to win this tournament. So yeah, he progresses to the next round, to the semi-finals, and won the K1 tournament. This was really the peak of kickboxing in Japan. Of course, now it's still doing really well. Tenshin versus Takeru was a few years ago, and that was a fantastic event. But look, K1 tournaments, 2004, 2005, 2006. Amazing era for combat sports. Okay guys, if you like this video, please comment, like and subscribe, and drop a comment on who you want me to do next, what fights you want me to do next. Also, subscribe to the fucking channel, always forget. If you're liking this video and you're watching the video, yeah, just subscribe too, because it helps other people get to enjoy these sort of old videos too. Because look, a lot of people are watching one championship these days, but one championship is not the start of combat sports, it's not the start of Muay Thai, and it's not the start of kickboxing. There's so many fantastic fights for me to get through, so yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these fights too. Also, before I forget as well, if you come to Thailand, you can check out my training Muay Thai in Thailand guides. If you're an entrepreneur who trains combat sports, join my community, the Night Film. Peace.